What is up, fam? My name is Grizzly and welcome back to the channel. Tonight we have something exciting for you guys. It is the PCI Elite Customs for the first time ever on my channel. We're going to be doing 3 matches back to back beginning 9 PM. As you guys can see, this plane is about to take off. And we'll have back-to-back games up until about 11 PM. So stick around, don't go anywhere. Until then, please enjoy the soundtrack. This one is called Dance Floor by Prototype.
Ganja smoking, we got rum in me cup. Bad girls wind up on the dance floor. All the girls wind up on the dance floor.
Alright guys, it looks like the plane has taken off and it's time for us to get that in-game audio going for you guys, and of course we'll start taking a look at these lineups as well. First off, this is what the plane path looks like, originating a little bit southwest on this ERANGEL island, heading all the way northeast close to Komeshki, so a good spread for the teams. A lot of teams jumping to the south half and a fair bunch of teams on the north half. On your teams right now is the team on slot number 2. It is team SVG. They've got a 3-man squad on tonight. They've got Light, Rit and Boss, who are currently a little bit north of Ferry Pier, a little bit northeast of Ferry Pier. They came here for a car and it looks like they've got it, and they should make their way to wherever they want to go to pick up that loot. On your screens right now is team 7Cs. They got a 2-man squad on tonight and they've jumped Hospital. Interesting choice there. They've got Inferno and Mephisto, the 2 players who will be duo squadding this game tonight. On slot number 4, guys, we have team 4MM, I believe, 4M. They've got a Yalla Monster, Insane, OP, McQueen and Anonymous. This 4-man squad, it looks like they are at Pachinki, and not alone, mind you. We do have a team nearby. It is team Titans, it looks like, on slot number 24. They've got a 3-man squad on tonight: Dexter, Veer and Pseudo God. Not far away from the other team at Puchiki. But for now, let's head into the North Georgia Pole, where it looks like there was a fight and an early exit as well from a member of TT. It is Team Supreme who have come out on top of that one. It looks like this player was solo scoring tonight, perhaps, or I'm not quite sure. But for now, they have picked up 1 kill. Yes, I can see in the kill feed another TT player getting taken down. It was Deadshot who just went down. Also at North George, guys, is Team Rebel. They've got K, Fatal, OP, CK Dash and Panther on in this 4-man lineup. They have a couple of teams in front of them, of course. Team TT, as you guys can see, these are the players who did lose those 2 early players. Deadshot and Snow FTW look like they have made their way out of this match, but they are survived by Gubber and Dragon X, currently on top of this settlement. Just trying to get a view on where the other players are, and there's another team here. It is Team M7, a 3-man squad. So North George looking super hot tonight in the first match of the PCI Elite Customs. Rebel, Dream 11 just taking a peek to pick up a knock on those members of Rebel and getting knocked himself. And the player who was giving the backup fire is Shetan. He'll get taken down as well. So M7 now are down to their last 3 players. The last player, my apologies, it is Ravan, who is currently taking a third-person peek on that team. It is Team Rebel who did come out on top. Panther has suffered a knock, but he should get going, no problem. What's going on, chat? We got Frost. Hey, baby, what's up, Frost? Thanks for being here. Abhishek Kedikar here. Grizz, what's up, my friend? Thanks for being here, guys. Excited to stream the PCI Elite Customs. Of course, this is the PUBG Community India. More shots here involving a team REBL versus CK Dash here in the process of picking up a knock on a member of TT. Has been taken down from behind. It was Supreme who will get the knock, but Gabbar will pick up that kill and will also go for the revive. So a little bit of a bonus there. A lot of help coming in from Team Supreme. This is the 3-man squad for Supreme tonight. They've got OP, Orion, Thor, OP, a 3-man squad once again. And Team TT looks like have been able to consolidate. Dragon X is back up. He is revived and he's got his first aid going as well. Another player of Team Supreme close by, but may not get an angle yet until Team TT to actually make their move in. And it looks like Dragon X is headed straight towards Team Supreme. Not sure what the idea there is. Perhaps just stopping to pick up some boosts, and will make their way in. Let's get updates for you guys from the rest of North Georgia Pole. Here's Team REBL. They did lose one player. It was CK Dash who went down in that unfortunate sandwich position, but the 3-man squad have picked up 4 kills and are looking good. Behind them is a player who is solo squatting tonight. It is Cali from Team Delta. It looks like that will bring us to an end of the teams at North Georgia Pole. Let's head back to Pochinki. Here it is Team Titans, if I'm not mistaken, on slot number 24. My apologies, this is Team THANOS. It is not Team Titans. This 3-man squad at Pochinki looking up at this team on slot number 4. Let me confirm for you guys which team that is. It is Team 4M. And we're going to stick around here for a bit to see if this will result in anything meaningful for us, guys. Looks like no fight here. Let's continue on with our teams on slot number 5. We've got Team ES. It looks like it is Team Spectre, as they call themselves. They got Jackal, Batman, Devil, and Blackie on in this lineup tonight. In slot number 6, we've got Team AKA. They got Pardhan, ESPC, Fruity, Clown, OP, and Diz. A 4-man squad, a little bit northeast of Pochinki and not really going into the main Pochinki space. We already looked at Team TT a little bit earlier on. On slot number 8 is Team Forbidden Squad. It looks like they're the only team that made their way to the Georgia Pole containers. And looks like they do have another team next to them. So my apologies, I take that back. It is Team IGC, this 3-man squad. Falcon, Money, and a Gunshot here. Gunshot just getting into a vehicle as shots coming in from FS Destroyer, who is up on top of this ridge. As you guys can see, it looks like IGC's Money has picked up a view on that and just currently changing angles perhaps to pick up a better view. So the Forbidden Squad rotating from the left, and this could be trouble for this 3-man squad of IGC. Gunshot here has managed to pick up a Dacia. He's protecting it to make sure the Team FS don't shoot it up. But take a look at Kinetic's position. He could be picking up a good angle here from across on this warehouse. Cautious approach here from both teams, and often something that we will see in Elite Customs like these. Here's Falcon back on our screens. He's got that 6-time scope on a Scar L. Probably tuned down to a 3. Get into the Dacia, and shots coming in almost immediately. I'm not sure who it was at. Perhaps it was Money who was involved, but flanking well to pick up Money from his side of the crates, and looks like they will be on their way out. Money's not in the car yet. Whoops. Looks like they will have to stop for a second. Can Destroyer pick up an important knock from up on top of this ridge? The scaffolding, my apologies. It looks like Team IGC will make their way out of this position without taking too much damage. Forbidden Squad are left behind at the Georgia Pole containers. On your screens right now is Team ORT, and they got 3 players on tonight. Naughty FTW, Gainamo, and Brawlers, Hattori, White T. Where are these guys, you might ask? And looks like they're a little bit south of Rozok. In fact, not too far away from the Rozok Hill itself. now making their way into the main part of the settlements. No team kills yet, of course. Slow start to this match for them, and we'll focus on picking up the loot for now. Team ZF is on slot number 12. They've got a 3-man squad as well. A lot of 3-member squads tonight. They've got Blade, Ash, and Kakarot on their lineup tonight. We just did see a team IGC earlier on, but let's head back over to THANOS, who look like this fight at Pubg is finally intensifying. It has taken a while, and it does look like a member of team number 4, it's 4M, have managed to suffer a knock. It was Yalla Monster who I will predict that was down. His HP was super low, but for now at Pubg, this is what the scene is. We've got all 4 members of THANOS. My apologies. All 4 members of Team 4M still alive, and THANOS' Dexter has picked up a good angle from behind, which really means that this player, Insane OP, is in a tough spot, sandwiched between these 2 angles. Between these 2 teams, but an excellent nade coming in, nearly picking up a knock on Dexter. He went down to half HP at least, and maybe Insane is going to make the push in. He's got an Uzi in his hands. He's got a smoke open. He's trying to bait him out of that position, trying to flush him out of there. Trying to monitor for shots coming in, but Yalla Monster from distance will pick up the knock on Dexter, and that will be an easy confirmation for Insane to pick up. This will put Titans in some trouble, down to just 2 players now. Veer and Pseudo God need to figure out how they're going to navigate it from here. Another knock on THANOS. This time it is Veer who goes down from a nade coming in from one of these team members, and this should be the end for him as well, as he gets confirmed. And Team THANOS is now survived by the last player. It was Anonymous with a nade a little bit earlier on, and the confirmation, of course, with that Bison. Pseudo God, what can he do here? He's down just to himself up against a 4M squad, who are looking hungry for the 4th kill as well. And looks like Team ORT are not far away. They have joined the action at Pubg as well. Of course, just 3 players in today. Noddy, Gainamo, and Hattori YT currently in this squad house at Pubg, which is a little bit north of the church. So expect more action here as the zone will move in, but these guys look like they're just on the edge, aren't they? Yes, it does look like they're just on the edge. So Team THANOS' last player, Pseudo God, here looks like he is getting pushed by this team and was forced to jump out of that room, coming straight between 2 or 3 members of Team 4, and gets absolutely crushed, as 4M will pick up their 3rd kill for the match and will, of course, complete the fight at Pubg. But Team ORT will have a couple of things to say about it. Looks like they're closing in. They have heard the shots, probably seen the kill feed as well, and will confirm that Team 4M have picked up the squad wipe. Here's Gainamo leading the charge. He's got a VSS on him. Gainamo has now moved into a more closer position, but we'll come back to this action in a bit. On your screens right now, guys, at Ferry Beer is Team Raw. It looks like they've got Blast, Zero, YT, the Red Dot, and Fructox on in their lineup tonight. No team kills, so perhaps haven't picked up any action early on. Close to Prison. Is it Prison? Yes, it does look like Prison. Close to Prison is the BFR lineup on slot number 17. Excited to see these guys tonight. They've got Rapsod, Blasty, Fusion, and Frag OP. Currently taking shots on a member of Team Enclosed. It looks like on slot number 21. It is Fluffy, who is knocked and will probably get confirmed as well at the hands of this team. So this is Team Enclosed Esports for you guys, as the team members are making their way in on the buggy, but I don't think Fluffy can be saved as he bleeds out to his death. Team Enclose Esports will have some revenge on their minds. This is their lineup tonight. They've got Frizzy, No Escape, Moth, and Fluffy, of course, who we just saw getting confirmed at the hands of team number 17, that BFR lineup. Let's continue on with our lineups. On your screens right now, on slot number 20 is Team Raw. They've got Dexter, Ratchet, and Bob. Yet another 3-man squad tonight. And of course, that solo squad player, Delta Cali. Where is he? He is a little bit outside the zone. It looks like in a Dacia for now. See, AFK, I can't quite tell. He is not in the driver's seat either. So maybe just filling up fuel, I'm not quite sure. But we'll have to come back to this action when it does finally unfold. For now, here's a look at the circle for you guys. A lot of teams coming close together, close to shelter. Team Raw on your screens were taking shots a little bit earlier, of course. Good position for them for now. A lot of teams nearby. Here's team number 6 not far away either. Team number 6, they call themselves Team AKA. This 4-man squad tonight: Pradhan, Fruity, Clown OP and Diz. It looks like that fight at Georgiopol Containers has finally finished and Team FS did come out on top of that one. I want to confirm for you guys if that was the exit for Team... can't quite be sure. It looks like that team is still alive. Yes, Team ORT looks like they are still here, guys. Team IGC was the one who were taking the fight earlier on at the Georgiopol Containers. Let's try to get an update for you guys. It looks like IGC is still in the game as well, so they did come out of that difficult position as Team FS here really suffering in the zone. Destroyer has been knocked and has been completed as well. It looks like Kazama will get taken down as well by the play zone, so perhaps they didn't have a backup plan and no cars nearby. It looks like Kinetic YT and Savitar are making their way in. Savitar has found a buggy in front of him, so maybe he'll be able to pick up Kinetic YT, but hopefully they will have enough heals. And it looks like they don't have enough heals. They don't have any heals left at all. And this will be an unfortunate end for Team Forbidden Squad if they cannot make it in. Savitar is going to try. This is going to be touch and go, guys. That blue zone doing the damage that it usually does, really. But we'll come back to that in a bit. More fights breaking out in the center of the circle, this time involving Team ORT, who are down to their last player. It is Noddy, and somehow Gainomo has been finished off. He was alive up until now. I did see ORB Nick, who is solo squadding as well, with the VSS in his hands, picking up a knock, and perhaps it was Hattori who went down at his hands. Team Raw up front as well, in front of both these players. Both these players, of course, are down to just their last members, Noddy and ORB's Nick, up against a 4-man Raw lineup. Blast, Zero YT and the Red Dot, and of course Fructox in as well. Red Dot's got his M24 open with an 8-time scope, just taking a peek at where those players are. It is Noddy FTW he's trying to get a view on, but for now looks like he will be in enough cover. The last player of Forbidden Squad, it looks like, has managed to make it into the play zone. Here is Savitar on your screens, desperately looking for some heals, I am sure, on the edge of the zone towards the southwest side. And doesn't look like any teams are close by. Team 4M are making their way in as well, have already picked up 3 kills early on. Here is team number 5 on your screens, guys. In a second, here they are. And team number 5 is Team SPECTRE. All 4 members, of course, still alive and in a Dacia for now, making their way into a shelter. And might just hit up this compound where team number 14 is held up, and this could be fun. If this does happen, this will be a 3-man squad that will take up this fight. And shots coming in immediately, and Team SPECTRE deciding to not stop. They continue on. They don't want to take that fight, and I wonder what's happening with Batman here. He's following them behind closely in a US and have decided to go back. So it looks like this push might actually happen. Have stopped in the same settlement, but just a block away, and IGC here will do the best they can to hold this spot as team number 5, Team Spectre, make their way into the houses. Will look to dodge as many nades as possible, but what's happening here? It looks like Falcon has been knocked, and I'm not quite sure how this has happened. Perhaps it's at the hands of a different team. Yes, it does look like it is Team SVG who are getting in on the fun as well. Falcon going down again and is going to go for the revive almost immediately, but they will get pushed. And Boss here getting sandwiched as he got into this house. Excellent cover fire coming in from the IGC player. I think it was Money or perhaps Falcon, not quite sure. They will pick up the remainder of that team and will be able to pick up Falcon as well. So an interesting development here. Team SVG just third-partying this engagement. Of course, one player has stayed behind on the ridge. It is Rit, who has just been watching the action from afar. Let's not forget, guys, Team Spectre was the one who was first making this push in. And speaking of Spectre, here's a nade cooked in by Blackie. Can it do the damage? It looks like it will not, as Falcon and Gunshot will just get out in time. Gunshot here has his view currently set on Team SVG up on that ridge. Team ENCLOSE Esports are in some trouble as well, down to just their last player. It looks like they have managed to pick up a revive on one of their team members. Perhaps not. Two players continue, are still knocked. Where is Frizzy going? I'm not quite sure where he's going. No escape, could have been revived, but looks like he's decided to get into the UAS and move out of this zone. And coming back to no escape, and will finally pick up the revive, I hope, on his team member. They are down to just their last two players. The equation now stands at 15 players still alive. 15 teams, my apologies, still alive. 36 players still in this game, as the zone is all set to shift once again. On our screens right now is Team ZF. It is Blade with that suppressed SKS taking shots at members of team number 17. On your screens is Team BFR, and expect this action to be fun in a bit. And for now, the zone has shifted. It has moved north. It has favored the teams that are currently in the circle. Of course, Team ZF is amongst them. Team Raw, Team 4M, and those solo players will have to figure it out from here. Blackie in the skill feed, I can see, has confirmed that finish on a member of Team IGC. Let's head back over there and get the update for you guys. And it looks like Falcon may have won that fight, as he now braces for impact as Rid is making his way in. He's got an AKM on his hands. He is planning to pre-nade here. He has seen a view of this team. And it looks like this fight has not ended with Team Spectre yet, as Spectre now making them move in. Falcon has stayed inside and has allowed the fight to unfold between Team SVG and Spectre. And that will just give him a little bit more time. It's Rit downstairs who has managed to pick up a confirmation on one of those members of Spectre. Is now playing cat and mouse with Blackie inside the house as one of the players moves upstairs. Let's not forget Falcon is upstairs as well. So these are three different teams. Falcon here will probably make the fight. And Team Spectre will take down Falcon, but Team SVG's Rit is still alive here. He's now bringing the smokes out. And I wonder if the Team Spectre are aware that there's still another player. It is SVG Rit. I'm sure that the footprints would be a dead giveaway. Devil here is trying to figure out where the player is exactly. Falcon from IGC doing a pretty well up until the very end. Of course, SVG Rit here is still alive. He's got his boosts going all the way up. And that was an excellent molly coming exactly at where Rit was, doing a little bit damage to him, but because he's so well boosted up, he might not even lose any health. That is considerable. And Rit here tried something different with that throwable. In the end, it was a smoke. I'm not sure what the chance there was. And that gun coming out, the delay there, Blackie completely taking advantage of that situation, will pick up the confirmation as two big teams exit this match. IGC and Team SVG will make their way out. Up on top, Team ZF are at it again, are comfortable in the zone, have one team kill to their name. And ZF on the edge of the zone. Ash is going to try and get that Dacia in. He's going to take a little bit damage, but should be okay. For now, Team ZF look quite comfortable. Let's get an update on Team BFR for you guys. BFR have managed to pick up 2 kills, not far away from Team ZF. In fact, all 4 players are still alive, so a 4-man squad. Fancy their chances, they will tonight. The zone is shifted, it has gone further northeast, and Team Raw really benefiting from these zone shifts, have been inside almost consistently every single time. This 3-man Raw squad currently taking a view on members of Team number 6. Team AKA also inside the zone, and now making a rotation. I'm not quite sure what the problem here was with that position, but they have decided to move nonetheless, and no escape point. Nearly picking up a knock on that member of Team Raw. This is the 4-man Raw. And so many players here just driving past these 2 last remaining members of Team ENCLOSE Esports. And what's happening here? It looks like 7 Seas has a couple of players and a Dacia inside shelter. So this does look like a shelter zone, guys. Up on top, it looks like Team AKA might be in a fight again. BFR Fusion here with that Groza will pick up a knock on one of those members. A lot of teams coming together here, and this is starting to get more and more hectic, but I'll do my best to cover all these fights for you guys. But for now, we'll put our focus back on Team BFR, who have managed to pick up a knock on a member of Team Raw. It is Bob, who is currently down. Rajat has come out to pick up that revive. It looks like he might just have enough time to do it as well. Team BFR will have time to consolidate. Can they make the push in? This might be a good time. 4 members against just 3. Another player going down. So it is Rod Dexter goes down. The nade will pick up yet another knock. It is down to just the last player. This is a sure shot 1v4. It is Rajat up against the entire BFR lineup. And looks like the nade from Frag OP will do the damage as Team BFR will pick up the squad kill count to 7. Well played in that situation. Team Rock succumbing to those smokes, back-to-back knocks. Those nades, my apologies, back-to-back knocks. Let's head back over now. It looks like it is Team number 6 who are involved, have picked up a knock on a member of Team Raw. It is Blast who has gone down. Pardania with that AUG trying to get shots on members of Team 4M, and 4M have lost a couple of players. McQueen is confirmed, and it looks like Anonymous is knocked as Yella's Monster with that 6-time scope on his DP28 just trying to get a peek and will take some damage from the teams coming in. We are down to our last 22 players, and this is what the zone is starting to look like. A lot of teams close together. Here is Team ENCLOSE with their last 2 players on the cusp of the shelter. Team 7Cs, of course, depending on the zone shifts, will look to figure out a heal battle for the rest of this game. Those last 2 players. Team Raw look like are still in a fight here. Zero YT looks like he is currently knocked, will get revived. They still have all 4 players still in, and up to 2 team kills to their name. They will want to safeguard that car for now, as more teams will make their way in. Team BFR, we saw a little bit earlier on, are still looking at it, and just as I came in, it looks like it is Team Spectre who have showed up here and have picked up a knock on a member of Team BFR. It was Blackie with his M762. They are terribly outnumbered, however, because Frag should get revived in no time. As you guys can see, 3 seconds more, and this equation will then be a 2v4 with Team number 5 outside the play zone currently as the blue zone moves in. So this is not looking good for Team Spectre here. They have not thought this through. Perhaps should have refrained from taking that shot initially on flag. Really was a tough position for them as they will exit this match at the hands of Team BFR, who are starting to look more and more dangerous. Team Raw here now taking shots on members of Team AKA here as Red Dot will pick up a knock with that suppressed M4 on Diz from a Team AKA, who are now down one player. Clown OP, who was knocked, is revived, and looks like Diz will be getting the revive as well. So Team Raw will not be able to capitalize from that tough situation. A nade comes in close to Fruktox, who has managed to move into cover. We are down to our last 17 players, 15 teams still alive in this. What's happening with Team BFR? 9 kills, 4 players still alive, trying to make their way through the smoke. And they do have some problems here to deal with. Of course, Team 16, it's Team Raw up on their right side. They've got Team AKA up towards their left. They got Team 4M further towards the left as BFR Blasty will pick up a good knock with that arm on that member of Team AKA. It looks like it was Easy Peasy who went down. BFR now getting forced into fights on all sides here as a member has knocked someone from 4M, but they really need to be worried about Raw's 0YT, and he gets knocked from Team AKA from the left side. So Team BFR here I managed to pick up a kill as well as Team 4M. Looks like they have exited this match, and BFR are now getting into a full-blown fight against both these teams. Team Raw, only one player out, to be honest with you guys. The rest of them look like they are inside shelter, and perhaps there's a fight happening downstairs as well, but we'll have to come back to that in a bit. Up on top, Team BFR are really putting on a strong performance tonight, already up to 11 kills, taking down Raw 0YT as well. I think they did steal that kill. Team 4M, who was down this ridge a little bit earlier on, has gone down as Easy Peasy's Fruity will pick up a knock on Team BFR, and all of a sudden BFR are down to their last player, so this is looking bad for them. It's Fusion with a ZP28, and this does not look good for Team BFR as Blasty will get confirmed by Pradhan in a second, and Fusion has some work on his hands. He's got almost the entire lineup of Team AKA up on top. Pradhan did confirm Blasty as we suspected. Rapsod gets confirmed as well, and so does Frag. So Fusion is certainly the last player alive, as Fruktox here does get knocked from a car explosion, and Blast going down as well. So Team Raw are reduced to their last player. It is a Red Dot who is inside the shelter and trying to get the first aids on. It looks like this is going to end up in a heal battle. Diz is the one who is still in the zone, and they might just come out on top here. Team 7C's here making the push in, but he will get a confirmation. Team Diz look like they are up on top of this game as Red Dot is inside. Where is that last member? It is Fusion from Team BFR who is still putting on those first aids. Can he make his way into the zone? He's got 27 meters. I don't think he stands a chance. He is going to go for the heal battle and at least try to finish second over Red Dot, who's doing the same. And looks like Red Dot is out of first aids and he will exit this game. It is going to be down to BFR Fusion. How many more first aids does he have? Not enough. That's the right answer. It looks like Team AKA have picked up tonight's chicken dinner. A total kill count of 11. Diz picking up 5 kills. TNS Clown OP with 2 kills. Pardhan with 2 kills. And Easy Peasy Fruity picking up 2 kills as well. GG's. The zone in the end had its say, did it not? Well played nonetheless. Team BFR, a team that was looking so good today in match number 1 in tonight's Elite Customs, picking up a total team kill count of 11 as well. Blasty with 4 kills with that arm was looking good. Rapsod with 3 kills. Fusion with 2 kills. Frag OP with 2 kills. What a performance we have witnessed tonight, boys. BFR finishing off on a second position. They will be a little bit disappointed, of course, but Fusion, that decision in the end to stick back and go for the heal battle as opposed to trying to make the move in, perhaps a good one. because there wasn't much to be achieved with a 4-man squad waiting for you up on a height advantage. So GG's nonetheless. In third position is Team Raw with a total team kill count of 2. Blast and the Red Dot picking up 2 kills apiece. I'm going to scroll through the rest of these standings real quick, and I'll be back shortly to announce tonight's MVP, so don't go anywhere. Looks like tonight's MVP is going to be picked up by Diz from the winning team. A total individual kill count of 5. Well played, my friend, and congrats for the MVP and that chicken dinner too. Thanks to the 15 folks who are still in the chat. What's going on, guys? How to participate in these customs? MD Gaming, this is a closed elite custom room, bro. So it's not really out there. But thanks for being here. Ashwin Samat, what's up? Hi, bro. What's going on? Grevin Kiwi, top, Grizzly on top. What's up, Grevin? Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you saying that. CK Dash, you are from Odisha. No, bro, I'm not from Odisha, but I have a lot of friends who are. But thanks for being here, CK Dash and GG's tonight. All the best for the rest of the 2 games. That will bring match number 1 to an end. If you guys enjoyed that, please smash that like button. And if you think my commentary was fun, please be sure to subscribe and catch more of my content on the channel. But for now, the match 1 is done and dusted. We'll be back shortly with match 2. On your way out, please enjoy the soundtrack. This one is called The Dance Floor by Third Prototype.